One of my greatest fears in watching the events over the last weekend is that so many people gathering in one place together will increase the spread of coronavirus across our nation, here in Colorado. Only in the coming weeks will we see the full impact of these large gatherings, but health experts tell me it could result in hundreds of new cases and untold pain, death, and suffering, just as we were making progress. At least I was glad to see many protesters, hopefully most, wearing masks to protect themselves and those around them from coronavirus. And I want to thank Representative Coleman, Representative Herod, RTD Board Member Chantel Lewis, and Denver School Board Member Tay Anderson for helping distribute thousands of masks to the crowd and also for their leadership. And I urge anyone who's demonstrating to do their very best to keep their distance between themselves and others and to wear a mask or face covering. We want to make sure that people are as safe as possible. Congregating outside is certainly safer than congregating inside, but with so many people in one area, and statistically, it's a certainty that some of them were asymptomatic or mildly symptomatic carriers of coronavirus. There's no doubt that those who congregated faced an increased risk of infection. Now, many protesters were in their teens, their 20s, perhaps their 30s, at lower risk of hospitalization. But our society interacts across age groups. Many of them might be going home to a grandparent or parent. Others might have had pre-existing health conditions. Like so many things in our world, we're doing things differently to be safe. And exercising our First Amendment rights of speech, of gathering, is a constitutionally protected right. And we want to make sure that everybody doing it is as safe as possible. And that those who are at higher risk hopefully don't put themselves in harm's way, even for and find other effective ways to voice their passionate beliefs. I also want to strongly encourage everyone who attended the protest last weekend to get tested. The state has partnered with municipal governments, and we provide free, quick, easy testing at the Pepsi Center. Here's what folks should do. You should get tested anytime you develop symptoms, of course, but if you have not developed symptoms, about 7 days after you marched in a protest, you should go in for a free, quick, easy test at the Pepsi Center. That's the way that we can act to capture earlier some of the folks that might be contagious without knowing it or mildly symptomatic, to prevent this from being a major setback for our state with regard to coronavirus. So Denver and Mayor Hancock have announced they've expanded the criteria at Pepsi Center to allow anybody who attended the protest to get testing. Anybody, whether you attended the protest or not, if you have symptoms, you should get tested immediately. But for folks who attended the peaceful protests, strongly recommend that you consider taking advantage of this opportunity to get tested about 7 days after you attended those protests. You know, we need to remember that we're dealing with a global pandemic. And we should all be wearing masks whenever we're interacting with others outside of our household, and take the proper precautions in every situation to try to be 6 feet from others. And while it was encouraging to see so many of the protesters do that, as governor, it certainly kept me up at night worrying about thousands or tens of thousands of people congregating and the health risk to our state for this justified cause. And I think all the protesters knew and entered into and knew the risk that they were taking and believed passionately in that cause, the cause that we all share of racial justice and of harmony.